Welcome to the weekend market review for the week ending on the 7th April 2023. First, the disclaimer. I'm not a SEBI registered analyst or an advisor, and whatever information presented in this video is purely for educational purpose and not a recommendation to buy or sell. I'm just sharing my view of the market. First, let's look at the chart of the Nifty. We are all aware that the Nifty has been moving down. It has been moving down in a rough channel, downward channel, we can say. Not a perfect channel, but it is in a channel. Then recently it took support in the previous support zone of 16,858 to 16,747. Then there was an attempt to move up here. You can see the volume had increased here, indicating support coming here. Then again it came down and near the support zone again the demand came in. You can see the high volume up bar, an effort to move up bar here, followed by a gap up opening here. So it is almost making a W kind of pattern here, which is reversal patterning here. But the last week was a truncated week. Only three trading sessions were there. The week started with a no demand bar, which is a sign of weakness. But the next bar was an up bar, but the volume remained quite low here, below average, and followed by another bar, which is again a narrow spread bar with a low volume. But it did cross the supply line here, as you can see here. And if you look at the wave chart, you can see the buy wave has now become dominant. But on the moment side, you can see it moved up, but again stalled a little, again moved up, again it is unable to make further gains here in the price move. But one thing is certain is the buy wave became dominant. Going back to the chart, we can see the crucial level for us is 17,800, above which we'll be making a higher high, which is very important for the index to go up further. So this is a very important level, but you can see that there is some tiredness coming here. The Nifty is not able to make too much gains here. The volume remained low. So the coming week we could see a pullback here. But the important level here is again this level here. It is 16,917, which is the important level here. Below, if we break this level, we'll go down further, again testing the support zone, and maybe we'll go towards the demand line here. But if we stay above this level, then we could see more sideways move or an attempt to move up further. But the immediate trend could be a small pullback here and again an attempt to take out 17,800. Next, let's look at the Nifty 500, which represents the overall market here. As you can see, the chart is very similar to that of Nifty, and you can see the W pattern is more perfect than the Nifty chart, and the structure is very similar. The last week's movement is very similar to the Nifty chart, and the volumes again remain quite low, and the buy volume started dominating here. but the price move is much more better compared to the Nifty. Overall movement has been much better here. So this is again very similar to the Nifty chart, and our important level is going to be this level here, which is going to be 14965 is the important level for us here. In order to make a higher high, we need to cross this level. We all know that the bank Nifty has a big impact on the market. So it is also important to analyze how the bank Nifty is doing. So this is the chart of the bank Nifty. Again, we all know it has been going down, and in between it did try to make a sideways move, but some of the events which happened pushed it down here, but quickly supply demand came in to push it back here, and the bank Nifty did make a higher low here, and it is on the way to make a higher high. Here in the last, you can see the volume had its increase, but as you can see, the movement is again getting tired here. You can see here there was a widespread bar here, not wide, very wide, but it was above average bar here. And here you can see the spreads became narrow here. We are almost at a doji, and the last bar you can see there is a big wick here. You can see that wick shows that there was some selling in this bar here. As you can see, the volume also is above average here in the last bar here. So if you look at the wave chart, it is very clear that you can see the buy wave clearly dominated here. But you can see the moment, the price movement chart here, you can see the price wave, it is sort of stalling here. It is getting tired. It's not able to move up much, as you can see. And the last two bars, you can see it did not move much at all. So the move is getting tired. So we can expect a pullback here. Of course, it broke above the supply line here, which is a good sign actually. And so we can see the tiredness in the move and the selling happening here in this bar. So we can expect a pullback here. And for us again, the crucial level here, we need to maintain above this 39318 is the important level for us. We need to maintain above that. But most probably there will be a small pullback, making another higher low before we attempt to take out this important zone of 14,560 to 14,980. You can expect a lot of supply in this region here, and we have to move above 14,560 to make a real higher high here. So the next week again we could see a pullback, then an attempt to push up the price to take out this supply zone here. Now, a quick overview of the sectoral performances for the last week. You can see I've added more in indices here, like the healthcare, manufacturing, oil and gas. All this has been added here, so we'll have a much better idea now. But last week we had identified some of the sectors for the good movement, that is the banking, financial services. Then we looked at FMCG, and we also had a look at the pharma, which was doing well. Surprisingly, it was doing well, and the services sector. Now, this continued, the performance continued for the bank. The financial services also continue to perform well. The farm also continued to do well, but we saw the FMCG sector weakening last week. So we'll not go into the details of this, but maybe we can look at the chart of the financial services and the pharma sector. We already looked at the banking sector. So we'll have a quick look at the chart of the financial services and the pharma sector. Here I have the chart of the Nifty Financial Services. As you can see, it was one of the best performers in the recent past. As you can see, there were these bars, up bars, or with combined with high volume here, and these are like there's no hesitancy here. It has been moving up step by step here, and the last bar had quite a high volume here, and it is about to cross the previous rejection zone of 18466. So it has been one of the best performers here. You can see the wave chart as well. One of the perfect buy wave with an equally perfect price movement. So you can expect this outperformance to continue in the coming week as well. I have the chart of the Nifty Pharma here. The outperformance continued here. And now it is entering into the previous rejection zone at 12,190 to 12,465. And the movement has been accompanied with above average volumes here. But the last bar you can see was below average volume. It was not too low, but it was below average. So this is again attempting to take out this. Once it is taken out, the 12,465, the next target will be the 200 DMA. So the wave chart also you can see it is also a good buy wave here, and equally good price movement here. So it still looks bullish, but only the slowing down or the tapering of the volume is a little concern. But as of now, it is still bullish, and in the coming week it will definitely attempt to take out this level 12,465. So some of the select stocks which are doing well in the Nifty Pharma will continue to do well in the coming week. This video was done in a hurry. I did not have too much time. This was done because of many requests from many people. So I just put together a short video on the market review. Here is a brief summary of what we saw in this video. We can expect a pullback in the coming week in the Nifty and the Bank Nifty. Financial service sector will continue to outperform. The select stocks in the pharma will also continue to do well. Hope you found this video interesting. Thank you very much for spending your time to watch this video. In order to get notified release of future review videos, do subscribe to the channel. And in case you find this video useful, please do press the like button. Thanks a lot.